Welcome back to the vlog, you guys. I am here this week with Natasha Kayulu, who is the inventor, founder of PitPatters. So we're going to talk more about that this week. Subscribe before we even get started. What would you say short version of what PitPatters are?
PitPatters are shoe covers, or a modern, stylish take on your father's old galoshes.
Natasha originally saw these back in the day in London.
Yeah, I was in London and I just had it's unexpected weather and it's always raining, and I saw somewhere a similar pair that were clear, and I was like, oh, those are kind of neat. Like, wouldn't it be great to have ones that were like a little nicer? A little bit more research, and I found a supplier that was able to like create these. As you can see, like, they're pretty stylish. They're really compact and great because they're foldable, they're waterproof, it's easy to carry in a bag. My bag here, like that.
Such a stylish bag.
So I have a bag here that's like, as you can see, it's pretty narrow, but like I'm able to have a pair of PitPatters like fit into the bag, so it's really easy just to kind of slide into that, to any sort of bag, if it's a backpack or purse.
You guys can see there's a lot of different colors, which is really nice. Red, black, brown, tan, clear, like she said, with designs. Like, one reason I really wanted to bring Natasha on here when she first told me about PitPatters is because I can totally relate. I will say, if you're a commuter in any city that is seasonal, like Chicago, Boston, Seattle, New York, London. There's so many cities where you kind of have to be nervous if you're going to wear suede or nice leather. So this is a great, compact, portable, lightweight solution.
Exactly. So here's a pair of suede shoes that I wore when it was like kind of slushy and snowy and rainy and didn't know, and the weather wasn't sure what it wanted to do. So as you can see, they've been ruined in the front. With PitPatters, you wouldn't have to deal with this problem. You wouldn't have to ruin a great pair of suede shoes or like leather shoes, or even just like your favorite, like,
Converse.
Like Converse
Shout
that
out
are all white. Yeah, shout out to the Boston brands. And also high heels. Like, you can wear PitPatters with, kind of thicker high heels.
Yep. You can see I wore these shoes today on purpose because these are the shoes I always want to wear to work, but either end up not wearing them or I have to bring them in a separate bag.
Really nice. There's just like so many different people that really, they love their shoes and they want to keep them looking like as nice,
pristine,
and as pristine as possible. So I did bring a pair of what I would normally be doing is wearing a heavy pair of rain boots, and these are really, really heavy. Like, and that's the thing about rain boots. The stereotypical rain boots actually really heavy. And one of the misconceptions is that they're actually boots, because if you look at them, they actually look like waterproof Uggs. Like, they actually look kind of stylish, and they look like they are actually real boots, but
you can see.
Yep.
Your shoes are on under.
We have the shoes on underneath. There's a lot of things that can be done with the product development side, and that's what I'm working on, crowdsourcing. I'm doing a Kickstarter campaign, most likely. I've been shooting some video on it, and putting all that type of collateral together. The things I will say is that, like, I love this entrepreneurship journey, but I want to be like realistic people that really want to know the ins and outs about being an entrepreneur. It's great to be able to have the autonomy to like be in this place where you can go through a process and create something of value for an audience that will like appreciate it, and you're solving a problem. But the real part of entrepreneurship, as well as like being able to create something cool and innovative, is that like you have to make a lot of sacrifices. So
we were just bonding over just how much work goes into starting something for yourself, aside from exactly what she's saying, like the independence and autonomy and building something cool. It is a lot of work, and it's a lot of consistency, and it's working long hours on weekends. We're here on a Sunday afternoon.
There's a little bit of a risk appetite, because there's like a part where it's like, you need to have some capital to start off with. Like, I chose this product because I could almost bootstrap, like
yep.
like quote
Low
unquote,
overhead.
with like with having kind of low overhead. But there's a big part of it's more than just the product. There's like the marketing, the distribution, like channels. There's a ton of different things that you need to consider. So there's a little bit of a risk appetite that most entrepreneurs have that not everyone has. And personally, for me, I think I'm willing to kind of take that risk appetite because my upbringing, like I moved to the States when I was young, and I came over here as like a refuge, and then I was like and as an immigrant, and I was in foster care. So it's like I kind of know like the different spectrums of like what it's like to have this or not have this. So this is kind of my means of like using my education and my opportunity to build something.
I love bringing on new people and having Natasha here to share her story, because it is so true. Like part of, I think, the whole life and also just the entrepreneurial community is supporting each other and sharing stories and helping other people move forward.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's so many different types of people that can contribute something of value, and just taking that leap of faith.
If you guys want to learn more about PitPatters, go to pitpatters.com and then follow them on Facebook, Twitter, and especially Instagram. Lots of great pictures there of people using their PitPatters. Tune in next week and subscribe below.